Hey guys! I'm gonna have less of a shouting tone than usual because my dad is asleep in the next room. So that's why it actually sounds like I'm talking to you rather than shouting at you, as usual. Okay, my neighbor's dog is barking. Anyway, I asked you guys if you wanted to see like dorm essentials and college essentials, and you guys said yes. As most of you know, I'm gonna be a senior. Well, actually, I've been a senior. I only have one class left until I graduate. Next semester is my last semester. So as a senior, I know my way around the college life, I'd like to think. And I'm going to be telling you guys things that I used my freshman year that I thought were super helpful and I think will be helpful to you as well. I'm gonna link all the products that I mentioned down below. Not me going to my own Amazon storefront to read off the list of stuff. This is how you do it. You go to my Amazon college and dorm essentials. Y'all see that? Click. Everything's right there. Storage items. I actually made a TikTok about this. Closet organizers. They look like this, and then you hook all of your clothes onto it. And literally, I'll show pictures here. It makes your closet space like twice as big. 10 out of 10 recommend. I used that when I lived in the dorms and I like hooked all of my friends on it. They were in love. That thing is a lifesaver. Next thing you want is like a shelf hanging closet organizer. This depends on how big your closet is because some dorms have really small closets and this wouldn't even work. But if you're living like in an apartment, especially one that doesn't have a lot of drawer space, then this is super helpful because all you do is you like hang it up in your closet and then you have a place to like put all of your sweaters. I really like it for sweaters because for me, sweaters are so hard to put in drawers. Do you know what I mean? Like one sweater takes up an entire drawer. So the drawer hanging closet is kind of like a dedicated spot to put all of like your sweaters and stuff or like extra t-shirts, pajamas, stuff like that. Okay, another closet organizer are like these pant closet hangers. Okay, what you do is you hang your pants on it. And again, this is super good for if you don't have a lot of drawer space. Pants also take up a ton of drawer space. And so these are just a good place to put your pants. So if you care about your shoes, then you're gonna want a shoe shelf. Like if you don't want your shoes all touching each other. When I was a freshman, I didn't really care about my shoes. And so I literally just had a hamper. Like that I put all of my shoes in. It was super easy. I would just throw all of my shoes in there and it made my life a million times easier. Something that I didn't have while I lived in the dorms, but I heard is like super good, are one of these like 3-tier metal rolling things. People get them at IKEA. You can also get it on Amazon. There's not always a lot of room to put all of your crap in the dorms, so this would be a good alternative. And it moves around, which is fun. Bed risers. Okay, so a lot of dorms already have these within them. I know the dorm that I lived in already had bed risers, but Erica lived in the exact same dorms as me and her bed risers didn't work. So you might want to get your own, but what you do is you put them underneath the legs of a bed and it just lifts your bed and it's super nice, especially if you're going to a college out of state, because then you can put all of your suitcases under the bed. That's what I like it for the best. And it's just great for storage. Thread wallets. Disclaimer, this is not sponsored by Thread Wallet, but these things are so awesome. I actually think Thread Wallets is a Utah brand. A lot of people in Utah have these. All of my friends who like aren't in Utah and like go to school in like Hawaii or go to school in California or whatever, they've all seen my wallet and they're like, Kirsten, where do I get one of those? They're like this. They have all kinds of different designs. Mine has flowers. Anyway, what you do is you put all of your cards in this little elastic thing. Also, look, it doesn't come off. Doesn't fly off. Not only that, but then you can also buy a chapstick holder. I'll link everything. I'll link the chapstick lanyard and it all matches. Yeah. So it's super nice, super on the go, and then you don't have to bring, because I hate bringing around like a purse and stuff places, and this way you just literally have everything you need all in one spot. I love Thread Wallets, super good for college students. Oh my gosh, a sleeping mask. I know this sounds weird, and I always hated sleeping masks, but when I was a freshman in college, my roommate would go to bed so late, and I'm non-confrontational, so I wasn't about to tell her to like go to bed or to study in the dark, so I literally started using a sleeping mask. I haven't used one since, but I will admit I got used to it, and I didn't hate it. And so if your roommate goes to bed late, like literally a sleeping mask is a must. If you are capable of communicating though, you could also just tell your roommate to go to bed, respectfully. Oh my gosh, jewelry hanging organizers. I have these. Boop. And you guys are always asking me where I get them. So I actually couldn't find the exact link to these. I don't think they sell them anymore, but actually I found a better one. This one. So it's the same thing where it has like the ones for like your necklaces, but then this one also has like a shelf one. And I think that's really good for like stud earrings or like rings, earring holder, necklace holder, and then a little shelf. I might even buy this one because I want that shelf thing to put my rings. A Twisty Turbo. These Twisty Turbos are so much better than a towel because first off, you know how you have your towel on your head and then it starts touching like crusty spaces like all over your house? Well, imagine a college dorm, even dirtier. So use your Twisty Turbo, and it's a separate towel from the towel that you put on your face, and then you won't break out in acne, and also it's a lot lighter on your head so it kind of doesn't hurt your head. And they dry out faster. But yeah, I love my Twisty Turbo. I don't know what they're actually called. I think that's like the brand name. Like how you call bandages band-aids, I think. A hair dryer. I literally love having a hair dryer. Like whether you're a nighttime shower or a daytime shower, you're gonna want a hair dryer because you're not gonna have time to let that thing air dry. And if you're going to school in the cold, your hair's never gonna dry without a hair dryer. At least that's my experience. Next thing is a desk lamp. This one might be an obvious one, but honestly, I didn't think of it until I got to school and I realized that it was dark and I couldn't see. Also, I have bad night vision, to be fair. I feel like it helps like really like hone in your studying, you know what I mean? Like having a desk lamp, like my lamp is on, like I'm ready to work. And also when my friends would come over to play board games, I would take out my desk lamp because respectfully, I couldn't see the board. But again, I have bad night vision. But you're gonna want a small one that's like easy to like move around a little bit. Yeah. A makeup organizer, a must. Otherwise your makeup is gonna be literally everywhere. I liked having a makeup organizer. I just put it like on my little desk. Oh, which leads into the next thing. A vanity mirror. It's super good for just putting on your makeup like on your desk. Also, you might live in a communal bathroom and you probably don't want to do your makeup in the communal bathroom. So you can just do your makeup in your dorm or I guess your college apartment, wherever. And I would want to get a vanity mirror with like lights in it. Yeah, I like that kind because then I can really see my face. And the kind that like zoom in, really good for picking blackheads. Love that. Speaking of communal bathrooms, you're gonna want a shower caddy. I really like this one in specific that I'm showing you because it doesn't get wet. Yeah, just one that you can put all of your stuff in it, like your toothbrush, toothpaste, shampoo, and soap. I didn't have a communal bathroom when I lived in the dorms. I had a bathroom in my dorm, but I still used a shower caddy just to separate my stuff from my roommates' things. Even in these last few years, like while I've lived just in apartments at my college, I've had a shower caddy. A power strip. You're gonna be plugging in everything. You gotta plug in your phone, you gotta plug in your laptop, you gotta plug in, I don't know, other stuff. And the last thing you want is to not have enough outlet. So I'd recommend a power serger. It's a pencil case. First off, they're cute. And second off, it makes it a lot harder to forget a pen because there's certain classes, at least at my school, where like I needed like a red pen or like a random highlighter and I had it all in one spot and it looked cute. Brita filter. This depends on the kind of dorm you're living on. If you're living in a dorm that has like water fountains in it, then you're probably chilling. But if you're living in like a more apartment style dorm or just an apartment in general, 100% you're gonna want clean water. All you do is you change out the filter like every 3 months. It makes you feel very much like an adult. Comforter. Obviously, you need a comforter. I recommend getting a super plain comforter and then buying a duvet cover. Yeah, I'll link an example of a duvet cover. It's actually the one that I had when I was in college. It's like a floral one. These duvet covers are poppin' because the really nice thing is if you get tired of like the way your comforter looks, you're not like stuck with it. You know what I mean? You can keep changing up the duvet cover and it's less expensive than constantly getting a new comforter and less wasteful. And then same thing with pillows. If you want to get throw pillows, I'd recommend getting plain throw pillows and then putting a cover over that. Again, I'll just link that in examples of covers and stuff, but yeah, plain pillow cover, plain comforter, duvet cover. A hamper. You definitely need a hamper, but let me recommend what kind. Like a pop-up one, that's what I think is the best. I think it just holds your clothes the best. And then you're gonna want like a carry one to carry down to like the laundry. I recommend getting a sturdy one. Yeah, because I used to have like the cheapest carry-on laundry bag and it would break like every other week. Or, you know, like sometimes you just don't do laundry for like a month. And if you have a bunch of clothes and you have like a super cheap carry hamper, it's gonna break and it's not gonna be good. So you want one that's gonna be like reinforced. Oh, okay, so the next thing you need are like command strips. My favorite ones are like the picture hanging ones. So you just stick it to the back of a picture and you hang it up and it honestly, oh, that's what I'm using to hang these right now. Oh, I hung these with command strips. Yeah, those mirrors. And my plants up there are hung with command strip hooks. So I'll link both of what I used. Honestly worried for myself and how I'll become an adult because I'm addicted to command strips and like I refuse to use a nail and mount anything to the wall now. Yeah, I love command strips. An extra long charging cord. You probably already have one of these, but if you don't, yeah, you need it. Whenever have you been like, oh, this charger is too long? Never. Unless you're in the car. That can be dangerous. Besides the point, you're never gonna think that your charger is too long. It's always gonna be too short. So get literally the longest freaking charging cable and treat yourself. And you will thank yourself forever. Scissors are a must. You're gonna need to cut things. Tape is a must. You're gonna need to tape things. Tape is honestly a must, and it's something you're probably gonna forget. So get tape. And pens. Pens. I need to add that. I'm gonna add that to the list. It's not on here yet, but by the time you look, it's gonna be on there. Pens. you're 100% gonna freaking want nail clippers and Q-tips. And a first aid kit with just like band-aids and stuff, because you never know, like just a little small one, and a sewing kit, a little miniature sewing kit. I would use that all the time in school just because you can sew little stuff up. If you don't already have a hydro flask, or like me, I have a knockoff one. Actually, this one, I don't know what this is. Get yourself a water bottle, please. Wireless headphones. Honestly, they're the best. When you're walking to school, you're just gonna wanna jam. You really are. I have AirPods, but there's cheaper options anywhere you go. And if you can't get wireless headphones, then just get regular headphones. You're gonna want to tune out the world. So if you have a communal bathroom, you're gonna want slippers so your toe crust doesn't mix with everyone else's toe crust, respectfully. And a backpack. And I recommend getting a backpack that has a laptop like little section and water bottle holders on the side. I know that's nerdy, but literally as someone who drinks a lot of water, I know the most effective way to carry around your water, and it's in those little side pockets, because sometimes you have too much things in your backpack, or you don't want to risk like your water spilling and getting like all over your laptop and stuff. That's also a main concern. Just be a nerd, be a nerd for me, and put it in those little side hampers. This is my backpack. It's my most favorite backpack ever. It's Vans. And literally the reason I bought it is because it has everything I just stated. It has a laptop thingy and then water bottle holders. Forgot to close my back, but you get the idea. Yeah. Oh, and you're gonna want a laptop case holder. Oh, mine is stained. Didn't realize that. This is a good one because it's like cushioned. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this helped you guys, and I really wish you guys all the best of luck moving into your college dorms. I hope you all have great days. I love you with my whole heart. And don't forget, I'm gonna put the link to everything down here so you guys can just check that out. Bye.